That drama began right from the beginning in the first round. With big money on the line, the first round of the NBA 2K League playoffs brought the highest level of competition of the year. In single elimination format for round one, 76ers GC, Heat Check Gaming, and Cavs Legion move on, already giving us 2 upsets. But it was Knicks Gaming pulling off the biggest win against Blazers.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, that's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open three for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin, positionless.
And for the Bulls, Grant is out there with Wells, and it's DJ, and it's Holiday in at the 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing, and if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out.
LeBron takes on such a massive responsibility season after season and has just become so devoted to maintaining his health. That's the remarkable thing about his career. He just doesn't miss time with injuries. And if you've ever watched LeBron in the offseason, in between practices, in between games, the guy is a flat-out machine.
And as a player, Brent, what are those things that you did and LeBron does to speed recovery?
Well, cheeseburgers didn't help Kevin, but his workout regime, in terms of what he does with the weight training, the yoga, the hyperbaric chambers in there to calm his body down, slow the blood flow, doing the things he does while at altitude, traveling on planes. I mean, it's quite fascinating. It sounds like science fiction, but the fact of the matter is LeBron James does it to play at this level every night.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Grant dishes to DJ. The pass to Portis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Now let's check out the rebounds and where they're coming from. Here's a breakdown showing the front court and the back court rebounding numbers for the Bulls.
Well, you love seeing the backcourt stay active and putting that speed and quickness to use on the glass. They've gotten a lot of rebounds and helping to do whatever they can for the win.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Cavaliers last season bottom 3 in bench minutes and bench points.
Well, LeBron James said it himself. You remember mid-season last year, he made a comment about how the team could use one more playmaker, and if that was not prophetic with what happened to them in the NBA Finals, I don't know what is. There's a lot of extra pressure for the stars to carry the load, so they could be seeking a little bit more balance.
Nance a screen. Hill kicks to Green. Green draws the double. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Grant with the ball. Now Green defending. Pass to Wells. Fires for 3. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now Hill down low. Wells with the steal. And Jamie Wells, originally drafted by Portland, solid player out on the wing. I think he's always had a spot on the roster with his ability to make plays out on the perimeter.
And Wells' ability to make those plays has never been questioned. It's just his focus on the game, the mindset when he plays that has kind of gotten him in a little bit of trouble. But make no mistake, the talent is there.
Bulls trail by 8. The wide open look here for Holiday. Sinks the triple.
And like how alert Wells is on the floor. I'm a guy who knows when one of his guys is open.
Korver gets a wide open look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Wells kicks to Portis, and stolen by LeBron. To the paint. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got 4 this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Obviously some terrific on-ball defenders out there, but Brent, in your estimation, who are some of the best help defenders in the NBA now?
A couple guys come to mind, Kevin, when you say help and they're actually there. Jay Crowder does a good job of recognizing, when the strong side gets broken down and he can come over and help. Certainly, Draymond Green does a great job of guarding just about anything for the Golden State Warriors. And then maybe you think about some big guys in the league. Timofey Mozgov in the right position most of the time. Hassan Whiteside for Miami. So they come in all shapes and sizes, Kev. The biggest thing they contribute is their communication skills on the backside.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
Grant kicks to DJ. Back to Grant. It's stolen by Hill. Down low. The shot's good from Nance. Nance has got 6 points in the quarter.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
It's stolen by Nance. Korver with it. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando. Nance, no good.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
Shoots from 12. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Wells. Outside Hill. doubled by Best. And here's Love from the arc. No good on the shot. And the Bulls going the other way now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Holiday gets the bucket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Grant against Hill. The dish to Love. Nance sets a screen for Love. 5 to shoot. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. Love's got 5.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
DJ kicks to Holiday. Great tee that time from Green.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Kicks it to Hill. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Nance, right side. From the baseline. That one good for 2. Nance has got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Well, Chicago has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Grant kicks to DJ. His first attempt of the game finds the target. DJ's got his first 2 points of the night.
A split-second decision from DJ on the catch-and-shoot jump shot. That's a sign of a player with the right mindset, ready to fire.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game. A dominating first half of basketball. And so, thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. One guy for the Cavaliers. Larry Nance is checked in for Thompson. Korver comes in for Hood, and it's Hill in for Jordan Clarkson. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. DJ is checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Markkanen. Wells, he's checked in for Levine, and it's Jaren Grant in for Dunn. Korver and LeBron are the wings. Nance out there with Kevin Love, and it's Hill in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
That's a very alert play. DJ getting position inside, knowing he has a chance to get some easy points if he collects.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
That's a beautiful jam.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. And that was Under Armour bringing you that replay. Unleash chaos. And what a play it was. Nance, a screen. James, the pass to Nance. Valentine with it. He's picked up by Hill. Pass to Valentine. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And for so long, the Bulls really were synonymous with the best defensive teams in the league. But as a team, they've started to slip the last few years. It's something that has been lost while this team kind of retools for the future. Yeah, pretty obvious over the back call there, but being out of position, that was really the only option.
Try to make as good a decision as you can every time you have the basketball, but that time he attacked without thinking too much.
The Bulls making a switch here. Holiday's checked in. Nance outside. The 3 from Korver. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it used to be you could pencil in the Bulls as a top 10 defensive team by most metrics in any given year. But, Greg, the last few seasons, they've just been middle of the pack.
And, you know, over the history of this team, they've always been at their best when they played great defense. You go back to those Jordan years where they were marked by exceptional defense. This last group, led by Derrick Rose, similarly built on a defensive-minded philosophy. Let's just see if they get back to their roots with this new push.
And the veteran Korver, one of the deadliest outside shooters of all time.
And Kyle Korver with the return to form, shooting the ball well last season, almost 50% from three-point range once he was traded from Atlanta to Cleveland.
I don't think Kyle had to do as much work in Cleveland, certainly with Kyrie Irving and LeBron James creating havoc. He could stand, have his feet set, and we know he's one of the NBA's career leaders in three-point percentage. That makes those shots a lot easier.
Holiday against Nance. The 11-footer. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And Nance kicks to Korver. Poked away. 11 feet away. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 16.
Great awareness. No reason to take it inside there against the taller man.
Yeah, most analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is not an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
Grant with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. The baseline J off the mark.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
Well, collectively, they've done it tonight here. A passionate performance from the squad. And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
Nance sets a screen for LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Wells dishes to DJ. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And checking out the stats for George Hill. He had a strong showing last season. Last season put up about 17 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach, and it's awesome.
And another miss by Cleveland. Bulls trail by 18. Here's Wells. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And LeBron James has openly stated very publicly, especially last year in the finals, he is chasing Michael Jordan. He wants to be the best ever.
And at this point, he might be top 2. Jordan with 6 titles. Hard to see LeBron surpassing that. But just to be in the conversation with the GOAT is an achievement in and of itself.
Grant kicks to DJ. Grant outside. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Hill and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. 6th in assists, 8th in scoring, and he was such a reliable option offensively, finishing in the top 10 in field goal percentage.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists, just does a great job of getting everyone involved. Kept alive. Portis. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Portis has got 6.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Vonleh. That's short off the rim. The Cavaliers leading by 15. James outside. Feeds to Nance. Hood kicks to James. They kick it out to Green. Beyond the arc. They get it back. Rejected by Best.
That block right there, all about persistence. DJ staying with his man and playing terrific high-energy D.
Wells wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Wells has got 11 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
LeBron outside. Back to Green. This one for 3. Green missing again.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Portis kicks to Wells. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. Here's Hill. Mans a screen. Hill kicks to Green. Passes it to LeBron. They kick it out to Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got his 8th assist in the game.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Grant with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Dishes it to Wells. And the Bulls, another 3.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And on paper, you'd call them the better team, but they actually lost the season series against this.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This win sets a tremendous emotional boost for them.
An accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Sham, who do we have next, bro? Because I can do that again and
that's
again
because
and
you
again,
barely
man.
played. Real chill out.
Get out of here.
Good game, Shammy. Appreciate you, boo-boo.
Hey, appreciate you, man.
Sir.
Hey, Sham,
What's up, man?
what's that dude's deal, man?
Dude, what you talking about?
The security guard, the
Who,
dude who
Boo
stands
Boo?
in the corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, chill out. Boo-boo the other side of the pillow. Cool.
Nah, he not cool with me, bro.
That's
He's
because
always
you're a
tripping.
rookie, man. Look, Boo-boo's super professional. He just hasn't had a chance to fill you out yet. That's all. Matter of fact, come on so I can make that introduction.
You serious?
Yeah, man, come on so I can let him know you one of us.
All right, man, you could try. I don't think it's
No,
gonna work.
don't doubt me, Rick. This gonna work. Hey, yo, Boo-boo.
Sham,
About time I made a proper introduction, man.
what's up, man?
This here is DJ, my rookie. And DJ, this here is Boo Boo. This is the man. He is a myth, a legend. The angel on your shoulders and the ghost in the machine, baby.
How many times I got to tell you not to bring up ghosts around me,
We
man?
still on that ghost thing, Boo Boo?
I've seen them, bruh.
You
I
seen
don't
them
have to
where?
keep telling you they're
Where?
real.
Where? Where they at, Boo Boo?
Hey,
I don't see
everywhere.
no
Sham,
ghosts.
Sham,
There's the one right there.
they real, bro.
All right, my
Thank
bad,
you.
my bad. Look, anyway, this is Boo Boo. He the head of the security. He got your back always.
Good to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you too, brother.
And just so you know, just playing with you. I've seen you the whole time. I just had to fill you out and make sure you was all right.
Right.
You seem cool.
Thanks, man. No
So
problem.
welcome to the team.
Appreciate it.
Now, we have a bond that cannot be broken. Unless you're traded. Or you're cut.
Or you disappear somehow.
And in that case, I'd have to use my Liam Neeson special set of skills to come and find you.
Oh, no, not the skills. All right, Boo Boo.
Welcome to the team, DJ Fresh Meat.
Thanks, man. Sham,
What's up? What's up?
is he serious about those special skills, bro?
No, he's super serious, man. Boo Boo is super dangerous. Don't get on his bad side, right? No, he's super dangerous, bro. Don't try it.